Hey guys, Sarah here. Another ink swatching video. It's my favorite thing to do. And I have another 5 awesome ink samples from the very, very generous pen friend H, who, if you've watched any of my recent ink swatching videos, these are part of this mega awesome Happy Mail package that she sent me. And I've actually filmed a couple of videos in a row tonight, having there been like a few weeks of not being able to swatch or do anything, and I tell you, it just feels so meditative and awesome and creative and inspiring, and I just feel very lucky. Today's 5 inks are all exclusives. I did the Diamond Summer series, and I've had some splattering of other kind of exclusives or collabs, but I thought, why not do a page dedicated to 5 exclusive or collaborations. So that's what this page is going to be. We have a green, a grey, some purples, and a pink. So without further ado, let's jump in. I'm going to jump in with one I actually have inked up at the moment. This is Dominant Industry Wonder Pens Tuna Grey. A couple of videos ago, I did also swatch Ginger Chicken, which looked awesome. I have this ink inked up in my Moonman A1 at the moment, using it as my main work pen and absolutely loving it. When this ink sample ends, it is going to be a sad day because I love everything about this ink. It's a dark grey, but it has a warmth to it, like a hint of purple. It writes beautifully on the page. Just everything about this ink I really enjoy. If you were thinking about trying this or getting my bottle, sorry, my wife's having a coughing fit in the background, I absolutely would. So this is Dominant Industry Wonder Pens. Tuna Grey. Love, love, love it. And haven't put Ginger Chicken in a pen yet, but the swatching I did was an awesome experience. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love that one too. Pretty sure it's named after the Wonder Pens cats. Awesome. Where should we go next? Let's go. How about I go green and then pink, and then we'll finish off with 2 purples. This is Pannonia. It's a Cult Pens exclusive, and it's called, I'm going to mispronounce it, but Jegmenta. It's a green. I think it translates something like mint green or mint ice. You can see the mint reference in there, but let's jump in. I do wonder if this is going to be a touch too light for journaling and writing purposes, but still could be an interesting colour to explore. Oh, I don't know why, but in my head I thought maybe it was going to be like more fluoro. I mean, I think it does translate to something about mint, and that is definitely coming through. There's a freshness to this, like the ink color just, it looks refreshing, doesn't it? That looks really cool. I think my suspicions may be correct with regards to lightness and writing, but happy to be proven wrong. Let's have a look. Pannonia. I think that's just going to be too light for me to write with, unfortunately. But maybe if you got it in the right pen, because can you see in the bits where it's shading, the darker bits, it's quite legible. It's just the lighter bits that I'm struggling a little bit. But maybe in the right pen with the right kind of flow and nib width, it could look really beautiful. You'd get some beautiful shading with that pen, with that ink. So I don't think that's one to brush off just yet. I'm going to have a think about that. Hopefully that's been filming. Just telling me my phone's running out of battery. So in case it hasn't, Dominant Industries Wonder Pens Tuna Grey, Pannonia Cult Pens Giganta, and next up it's another Pannonia with Amarillo Stationery Rosa Mexicano. And I have seen, I don't know if it was part of her 30 Inks 30 Days or not, but Leanne Likes has swatched this recently, so it's worth checking out that video as well. It looks like a really vibrant magenta in the vial. Woohoo! And it is punchy, saturated, feels wet on the nib. Really, really beautiful. I feel like this is an ink that I want to like write letters in or do some lettering practice in. Just a beautiful color coming on the page there. So I'm going to call that a magenta. You can see it's got some nice shading in there. It definitely felt really wet on the nib. So let me just write in before I forget. What are we calling it? Oh, I'm not calling it anything. I didn't name it. Amarillo. Wow. And this is that type of punchy ink that I think is going to look great no matter the nib size, and because it's on the wetter side, even if it's a dry pen, I think you're going to be totally fine. And I think, sorry, just blowing my nose there. As much as it's fun to have inks that are a bit more specific and particular, I think it's also really good to have inks in your arsenal that you can just almost chuck into any pen and it's going to give you a really enjoyable experience. And just from this swatching, I'm putting that kind of in that camp. Look at it, it's drying. It's almost drying more to is it more of like a pink than a magenta? It's a pretty true magenta, I think, but gorgeous. All right, I'm speeding through because I think my phone's going to die. Let's go this one next. This is Vinter Inks Cult Pens Lavender. I think it actually has a full name. It's not just lavender, but, well, for today, it's lavender. And if you've watched my videos for really any length of time, you'll know that I'm really loving purple and pink inks at the moment. Purple very much so, and then ones that kind of come into this duskier side of things just make me super happy. So as I swatch this, everything about it I am just falling in love with. But what's really cool is, can you see in that swatch there's the purple, but straight away there's lighter bits that are warmer and pinker jumping up. And then around here, it's almost like a grey blue purple. So the layers of this, I mean, look at that there. The different variations of that base color you're getting. That's amazing. Wow. I am super excited to put this ink in a pen. What did I say it was? So this is Vinter Inks Cult Pens. Is it lavender? Lavender. Look, oh my God. Everything about that I love. Purple, rich, complex, layered, beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Oh God, I'm so lucky. That's awesome. Okay, this is just absolutely going to be my favorite for this page. I can't see anything beating that, but you never know. Famous last words. All right, last but not least is Monteverde Super Show Violet. So this was from the DC pen show last year, 2022, I think. I'm like 84% positive. Ooh. Is that a blue or is it a blurple? I mean, the label says it's violet. I always thought violet was like a touch more purple and this was almost more indigo. But let's see how it dries. Either way, I think it's quite beautiful. Can feel the difference between these two inks and that one. That is definitely wetter than these. That probably the wettest so far. That one's probably the driest. So I'm going to call it a blue, but you can see the purple coming through there. And it's almost like it's a blue with bits of purple and bits of blurple. And actually maybe this is a really good thing to show in between because this has blue and purple in it as well. And you can see it between them there. So let's see how this looks like on this nib. I wonder what color is going to come through the most. So this is Monteverde, and I'm going to say DC 2022. It actually feels really smooth on this nib. So maybe it is wetter than what that round nib actually gave me the experience of. Getting some feathering, just a tiny bit there and a little bit there. It almost looks like there's like a, is that a gold sheen or a gold halo? So I'm going to wrap this up because my pen's about to die, but I'm just going to say down here from H. This has been a set of 5 samples from the awesome haul she gave me. These are some of the exclusive inks. So we've got Dominant Industry, Wonder Pens, Tuna Grey. How about I lift this up to show you a bit closer? I have that in a pen at the moment and I'm loving it. Pannonia, Cult Pens, Jigmenta, Pannonia and Amarillo Stationery, Rosa Mexicano, and there is some sheen coming up there that looks goldy. Vinter Inks, Cult Pen, Lavender. Love everything about that. Look at the haloing in there. That is just gorgeous. And then last but absolutely not least, Monteverde from the DC Pen Show, Super Show Violet, and that actually has feathered tons. This is the lightweight to my river. I'm not used to really getting any feathering on this, and that has feathered in the little squiggle, but in the writing sample as well. So something to keep in mind if that is an ink you'd be reaching for. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been so much fun. I've been so excited to finally get some ink to paper with this amazing set of inks that H gave me, and I just want to ink up so many pens. I think next I might do some pinks and then maybe do like a thing of like one brand, maybe like Sailor or Pilot. I'll have a think. But as always, it's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege. If you could hit like and subscribe, that'd be great. And I'll chat to you guys again soon. Bye.